it was tough. I mean, they're a good football team. I mean, you saw their defensive line is one of the best maybe the best we've played. They're just really, really talented. So it's hard to get many yards. I mean, their defense is really good this year, and you got to earn every yard. And I think you saw that tonight. Our defense came out and played great the first half. It was big. We got to do a better job of trying to finish off a game. I think we had opportunities. We made a couple mistakes in the first half and in the second quarter that could have been a 28-0, 35-0 at half, and then it's a little bit different second half. So I'm disappointed we didn't do that. But hey, it's a region win, so we're fired up.
We had a regular return on, and I saw the ball, saw the scene. We had great blocks, and I just hit it. It was great blocks up front.
How big of a win was this for your team tonight? Just this is a tough region to get another region win.
It put us in great playoff position. Going 4-1. I think it's 4-1 in the region. It was great for the team. It was a good confidence builder. We just got to keep going, play 4 quarters.
How tough is it for a guy like you that plays both ways a little bit? Is that a challenge at all?
It is, but I accept it. The coaches would trust me to do that, but Jaren's a great running back. I don't really have to sub in a lot. He does his job good.
You made a couple of plays in the secondary tonight, breaking up a pass. And which do you prefer, offense or defense?
I love them both. I love the coaches on both sides. They're great coaches. I'll do whatever they ask me to do.
The Hewitt Huskies improved to 4-1 in the region after jumping out to a 21-0 lead against Thompson. They cruised to a 35-17 victory. Your thoughts on this one, Eric?
Yeah, it's a big region win for them. Like you said, it improves their record now to 4-1 in league play. They're gonna invite Mountain Brook in this week, and Mountain Brook's kind of struggling a little bit. That should be a game they can take care of. And then October 23rd, that's when it all really comes down to the wire, and that's when the big Hoover Bucks come in, or actually they go to Hoover, and that'll be a big game right there. It'll pretty much decide who's number 2 in that region.
Well, looking at the Region 3 standings, and we'll go ahead and jump to that, the Huskies are tied for second with Hoover. As you mentioned, Spain Park sitting in the catbird seat undefeated, and it looks like Hoover and Hewitt are going to be playing for that home playoff spot in the first round.
Absolutely, that's huge. And I think Hewitt just needs to keep doing what they're doing. They're kind of leaning on this big offensive line that they have. Give the ball to Jerry and Street, let Zach Thomas do his thing. And if they just stay true to their self, they really look forward, or they look good moving forward here.
Talking about this game Friday night, the Huskies, as we said, jumped out to an early 21-0 lead. Could have been worse, and Coach Floyd was a little disappointed the Huskies didn't put the game away in the first half.
That's right, and it sounded really similar to the game I covered of Hewitt Trussville this year. Is at Gardendale, and in a similar situation there where you have a chance to kind of put this game away early, but you can't quite get there. And I know that Coach Floyd's really looking for that out of this team right now to really throw that knockout punch. But sometimes it takes a little time for things like that to develop.
You mentioned Jerry and Street, 23 carries, 120-plus yards, 3 touchdowns in this ball game. He's in the top 5 among leading rushers in the state of Alabama in all classifications, really having a good year. That's
right. He is obviously an Ole Miss commit right now, so he's got a lot of talent. And that's just the identity of this team right now. If I remember correctly, I believe they ran the ball 50-plus times against Thompson, and that's what they're hanging their hat on right now.
Huskies also made some noise on special teams. Grayson Cash, who was kind of everywhere in this ball game, had an 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. He made several plays on defense. He even spelled Jerry and Street some in this ball game running the football.
That's right. He's just a do-it-all guy right now. And I believe that's what Coach Floyd said. He's just a football player. You plug him in out there, you let him play on special teams, you let him play offensively, defensively. You just put this guy in situations, and he knows how to make those plays happen and, move his team to victory.
Want to talk about what's going to be really important for the Huskies going forward, and one of the things they've improved so much on this year on the defensive side of the football. Last year they were giving up 31 points a game. This year that number's down to 23 points a game, and that 8 points may not seem like much, but it really makes a big difference.
Oh, it is. Rudy Griffin right now is doing a great job with that defense. They're solid up front. You got playmakers on the outside like Cash. And if they can just continue that moving forward, the Hoover Bucks really have their hands full in a couple weeks.
Absolutely. Well, the Huskies host Mountain Brook, as we said, Friday night at home. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Clay Chalkville Cougars just keep on keeping on. We'll be back.